is covered in makeup. Check. Oh, there he is. Gabriel, over here.
Hey there, Z. Are you ready for the tour?
I was ready, but I got hungry.
Not to worry. I know just a place to cut your craving. Follow me.
Oh,
What's wrong?
this salad has garlic in it. I can't eat it.
You're not allergic to garlic, are you?
Yes, not deadly. If I eat it, my skin would be rashy. Can I have a medium rare steak?
Oh, of course. Excuse me, waiter. Can we get one medium rare and one medium well steak, please?
You look handsome today.
Thank you, ma'am. Z.
So, what do you do for a living?
My work is a little on the dangerous side, so to speak. I'm a mercenary of sorts.
Do you target criminals?
Yes, mostly thieves, kidnappers, murderers, and more. What about you? What do you specialize in?
I target those with a twisted mind.
As in psychology?
More in the line of a detective.
Ah, interesting. Would you be alright talking about one of your cases?
A person that preys on those with an ill mind.
I'm not sure I know what you mean by ill mind.
These people have a rare illness. An illness they can't control unless they have a specific nutrition. This person or hunter calls them a monster.
Illness? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's really unfortunate.
Thank you. I want them to live a peaceful life without fear of being hunted. Sorry, I have something in my eye. Let me wipe it away.
Here, let me. There you go. So, what sort of illness would people want to hunt them down for? The plague?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Mm.
I will tell you this. Their diet is unusual.
That's fair, I guess. Oh, our food is here. Bon appetit, my lady.
This is fun. This is fantastic. Thank you for taking me here. You're a truly fascinating person.
So are you.
I am?
Of course. You care for your elf friends? You're well-mannered? And you have a kind heart. And you're also beautiful to top it off.
Thank you kindly, Gabriel. Call me Zelissa. As for you, you are a gentleman and a curious person. You know, I am starting to worry about you and your dangerous job.
That's alright. I understand that stigma of bounty hunting. Why don't you ask me stuff about my line of work and I'll tell you what I know. That I can tell you, anyway.
What tools or weapons do you use?
Guns, blades, whips, a couple of magic spells learned from wizard training. Those are just the usual items, depending on the location, too.
I'm sorry. Did you say magic spells?
Of course. Hmm. Magic is pretty standard in my line of work.
Oh. Um, what's next? You hump supernatural creatures?
Yes.
Oh. What kind of creatures do you hunt?
Ghouls, ghosts, necromancers, undead skeletons. A werewolf one time. Succubi, incubi, vampires. Is everything alright, Zelissa?
I'm just surprised that you're telling me such sensitive materials.
Seeing as how they're gone, I didn't think it would cause such a commotion. Don't get me wrong, I don't despise the supernatural creatures. I just dispose of the problematic ones that cannot control themselves. Those that rampage towns, steal massive fortunes, cause genocide among the townsfolk. That sort of mess.
Like vampires? Gabriel?
I'll tell you a tale, but you have to swear that you won't tell anyone.
You have my word.
Okay. When I was a child, I grew up with my mother. My father abandoned us when I was but an infant. Mom was rather protective of me. She watched my every step until I was in my teenage years. But then she scolded me, stating how she couldn't bear to watch her little boy grow up to be a bounty hunter. I knew she loved me, but ever since my first interaction with ghouls, I wanted to pursue this life. Though most are civil enough to live among the general populace, the feral ones are the ones that most bounty hunters go after. And I defended my hometown from a few one time and got glory and riches for it. I loved every moment of it. The glory, the riches, the respect, and my mother. What more could you ask for? But dreams don't last forever, do they? About 5 years ago, some things happened, and my mother and I got into an argument over some beautiful girl I met on the road. That I had plans to move towards the city and pursue my career even more. The argument escalated, and I left to cool my head. But when I came back, and my hometown was burning to the ground.
Oh no!
I ran to my home just to see if Mom was still alive. Empty. I ran outside, and there was my mother. Her lifeless corpse in someone else's arms. The one holding her looked up and saw me, with blood rushing down his mouth. You want to know what the messed up part was?
What?
His first words that he said to me. Good to see you, son. It was a pleasure seeing his dying face as I slit his throat with my blade.
You're scaring me, Gabe.
I feel bad for vampires. They live a life that they had no intention of living. They were given a curse from another creature in order to sustain their race. So, as a hunter, I made a vow to alienate their pain, to ease their pain, to end their pain, once and for all. Zelissa. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. This always happens every time I tell that story. Please, don't be upset with me.
It's just that I think a vampire saved me.
Are you sure? Please, tell me more.
6 months ago, a man was trying to kidnap me. I tried to run away, but he threw a knife at me. He got closer and closer until a figure with sharp teeth saved me by attacking the kidnapper.
I see. If it's alright, may I see your neck?
Please, I don't feel so...
Please, my lady. No bite mark. May I make it up to you by taking you back to Ace's place?
Of course.
Hey, can I tell you something?
Sure.
I'm starting to...
Hold on a second, okay? Hello? Yes, this is she. What? I'll be right over.
What happened?
Ace is being rushed to the hospital. The nurse says that it's a medical emergency.